Oh, we're into the meme section of the night. Whoa! Nicky Strings and his memes, boy.
A 6-string Nick.
Okay. So I like what I had last time. So I've kind of gone. So this time it's 9 memes and 1 wild card, which I'm quite excited about the wild card to show you. But that's gonna be last. So, what am I gonna do? Or you just go and be slow. That's fine too. Okay, cool. So on the narcotics discussion.
I love it.
And we all know how crazy that shit is.
It's just that face, man. That's a Indian ass cat right there. It is. Spot the cat.
I love life. I'm just high on life. I swear down.
Been sniffing some flowers.
Mate, got any nip?
I used to work at a house when I was doing some gardening, and they used to always try and plant in the same spot this little catnip plant, but they also had like 3-4 cats, and so every time there was even just like a little leaf on the sort of thing that started to grow, they would just rub it down until it was literally just like a dead stalk that was like that big coming out of the ground, and then they'd leave it. You had to put this little cage over it until it could grow to a certain size, and then as soon as it came over, they would just rip it to shreds and just fucking roll around in it, eating it. It was ridiculous.
You'd think at one point they'd probably think, this is not worth it. Like, just go and buy the nip.
This woman, millionaires, bro. They once they get an idea, it doesn't matter how much. They just keep throwing money at it. And I mean, I was happy to take that money. I'm not gonna lie.
True that.
They're like this never-ending task that is easy, and I'm still getting paid a decent wage for. I'm just gonna fucking keep doing it, keep my mouth shut.
True that. Sounds like me when I got my first job.
Sounds like me with any fucking job. It's just like, oh, what, this pointless task that you want me to do? Are you paying me? Okay, cool.
I love it. Okay, ready for number 2?
Let's do it. Yeah, no, you know this is happening. It's gonna be painful.
Shit to do, man. Fucking shit to do. No. They're gonna rinse us for like all the self-employment stuff that they've been dishing out this year. They've like delayed the tax for this coming year as well, but they're just gonna do it the next tax year. So I'm like, great.
No, that's not looking good for us, really. Not looking good. I know, probably. Well, I'm not sure how true this is, but my brother was saying something about how like everyone's getting taxed, like people that are working or some shit to like pay extra for all the furlough. So it's like the people that are working are almost having to pay extra for the people that aren't working and all this shit now. So I don't really know how it works because I'm far from an economist.
I don't even know about being an economist. It's just like blatant 1% rules.
That's the way, isn't it?
So fucking lower classes, we'll give you loads of money. We're going to tax you the fuck out of you. You're going to have to pay for each other. And somehow they never get broke. All these millionaires and shit, they ain't had no problems during Corona.
Oh, I'm not being funny. How many times have the banks been bailed out in our lifetime? And now the people need a bailout, but then they're struggling to find the money. But then as soon as... Because, I mean, this is effectively the same amount of money is being spent on the people during, like, the, like the relief benefit shit, the furlough schemes, the shit like that. The same amount of money is being spent on that as they've always spent on bank bailouts, which are always like however many billion or whatever. So they're more than happy to just chuck money at the bank. But then as soon as it comes to fucking the actual people that are generating the money within the country, that's then fucking, taken out of our pockets and blah, blah, blah. It just fucking does my head in. It's like, why can't we get a bailout as the people of the country, I don't know.
I mean, it's almost like they don't care.
Oh, calm down now. Calm down there now, Nicholas. Are you trying to insinuate that the government just sees humans as numbers and they don't actually see them as human people and they don't value their rights and their
I mean, they talk to, if you talk to a working class Tory, then all right then, but
Damn. Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, man,
this
turkeys
week,
for Christmas,
all this
bro.
stuff.
Turkeys for Christmas. I'm for you.
Right, next one.
I'm a hobnob for
this one-
Duncan, bro. I'm a rich tea for Duncan, ready to fall apart at a moment's notice. Throw me in the deep end, watch me drown. Actually, there's a pretty good Reddit thing. Actually, we might have to check out later. It's called "Leopards Ate My Face," and it's basically just the whole
levitate my face.
No, leopards ate my face.
Wow, okay,
it's a way of just, there's all these people that are like, yeah, I voted for Trump, and it's like, why is he not helping out? Like, I'm still going to vote for him, but I just find it painful that he's. It's like, why are you voting for the thing that's like you're voting for your own fucking murder?
The working class Tory thing I got was from another meme that I saw ages ago, and it's a picture of a slug holding up a placard saying "slugs for salt."
Oh, fully, man, fully. It is just stupid.
Okay, this is you can relate on the TV show this is from.
I love Ricky.
He's fucking jokes in it.
If anyone hasn't seen that show, they need to fucking watch it already.
Please watch Trailer Park Boys. It doesn't matter which season. Like, literally, you don't have to get in. You can jump in at any season at any point, and it's just there. Like,
it's like the Canadian Always Sunny meets like UK Shameless almost. It's bizarre.
Yeah, that's probably the best analogy I've ever heard of it. Like,
it's such a weird, like, I just love the way that like you get so invested throughout the whole season, and it's all ramping up, and it's like this big fucking thing, and then every single season ends up with them always just eating shit, and nothing ever goes right.
Fucks up, like
it's just always them back in prison again. They're just like, oh well, I mean, we thought it might work this time, but I mean, I guess but I mean, prison's not too bad.
No. And then the same start every single episode. I'm gonna get out of prison. I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna fucking get some money. We're gonna make some dough, and then we're gonna go fucking straight for a little bit.
It's when they start selling weed to like Snoop Dogg and shit. It just fucking it just does me every time. Like, I need to watch them all over
perfect again. Person to get involved in it.
Oh, I'm fucking Laney. Was that dude, that actor, R.I.P. Rest his soul. He was an absolute legend. That's the best drunk acting I've ever seen from anyone in my entire life.
Said he was acting? What?
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought he was just
honestly.
not actually acting. I saw some like behind the scene things, and he was turning it on and off. And it's like that's the like normally when people are in shows, it's just like it just like the pure like when you know those like town alcoholic drunk, forget just like the ones that just come out with shit where you're like, what? It's like he actually got that down to a T, where it was just so. Even like the random bits where he's like, he like comes forwards out of this thing and just full of booze. He's just like spits about like a bit out as he's trying to talk, and it's just this like sheer like disregard for reality. It's just perfect. Like, oh man, I do need to watch through all of those again. Did you see the animated series actually?
I think I got about halfway through it when we started watching it. I've still not finished it, but yeah, that was a lot of respect for that series. Didn't know where they were going to go with it, and then they just went there, and it was like, oh, fucking hell.
They went wild with it. And there was do you see the first thing? It was the guys that play Julian and Ricky, and it's this whole thing where it was like a college film or something they did, like a university thing or some shit, because they're both in like drama or whatever. And it was this whole thing where it's like a short film in a sense. But it was this whole kind of like Ricky's character was kind of coming to the like realization that he was gay, and he was actually in love with like Julian's character, and then he was like trying to work out how to say it, and it was this whole like long like really clever thing, and then eventually at the very end, like Julian just sort of turns to him and was like, oh look, I feel this for you, do you want to like run away? And it was just this like beautiful ending where they almost like just ride off into the sunset together. It's just that was the thing that made them sort of like known, and then they started doing the Trailer Park Boys just like off their own money in a sense, just like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia crew. They just like paid out that first bit pretty much themselves to make a pilot, and then for like 14 seasons or whatever later,
and they're still just going for it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, like Always Sunny as well. The thing that I really respect about that is they hit like, was it season 13, 14 or something ridiculous now, and they're still just as good, if not even almost better than some of their first ones, where like normally it's like the first ones are always the complete best ones, and then as it goes on, it starts to
Yeah,
like die off a
you
bit.
expect
And
people to kind of like struggle for storylines and everything.
yeah, exactly. It's like they've, you know, been there, done that, how many times, and then also it's like, how much can you milk it to a degree before it's just like, all right, look, we're done with this now.
Or it's
But
literally
then
just people shouting at each other.
literally just people getting hammered drunk and shouting bullshit or trying to do it like the harmonies every time. Like the Boys to Men episode, it makes me fucking, oh man, I swear I just straight cry. When they do the quarantine thing and they realize they're actually just all alcoholics and they have to drink.
Yeah, man.
They're just drinking whiskey out the bleach bottles. Just,
It's
show.
beautiful. We laugh, but we know we do it. What?
Oh, mate, that show was one of those that kind of made me realize, if anything. Also, that show is one of the. It's, if you have like a mild predisposition towards like alcohol, don't watch that show religiously, because you'll end up just
getting
beer at like, oh yeah, like when it says on the thing, like you start watching an episode, and it's like 10 a.m. and it comes up on the thing and always says like the time and the day and fucking whatever. So it comes up and it says like, 10 a.m. or whatever on like a Tuesday, and it's also like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday when you're watching it. And they're just there drinking bottles, and you just got a bottle of Budweiser there. So you're like, oh, I fancy a beer. And you start drinking. And then before you know it, you realize that you're just drinking with this show by yourself and you're just getting hammered.
And then your whole day is just there.
Oh, yeah. And then you're on a. I mean, don't get me wrong. That like 2 beer buzz can get you really far in life. But then also any more than that can be very detrimental to everything. You know what I mean? Like, when you get to that point where you're feeling really confident, you're just like, yeah, man, I've got something. We're all good. Now, we can start a business. We
can do this.
Shit. And then you get a bit too drunk and you start to slur and sound like an idiot. And you're like, might go too far.
Give me about half an hour and I'll be there.
Give me like 4 sips, man. I'm already there. I swear.
All right, next one. You ready?
Let's do it. I was going to put up again. It's the hashtag. Wait, is that right? Hashtag me. I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Too. I'm going to try and do that in post-production. Try and glow that.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't condone any sort of forced rape, but
Oh, I have actually.
My girlfriend found this more funny than I did. So what does that say?
I'm not gonna lie. I have actually done that before.
And how did it end? Please tell me it ended great.
Actually, with the happy ending. Yeah. No, it was. So
you got to have the right person. Anything's fine as long as you're with the right person.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she was the wrong person in the whole.
Well, no, for that situation, I mean,
like, yeah. But it was. She was the one that was constantly. Anytime I'd go on, just on finger straight in the mouth, constantly got me. And then one day, I can't even. It was just. It all just fell so perfectly. I was in like trackies, so it's just easy to just bring out. It's always already like semi hard.
Yeah.
And she started to yawn, just like proper like, and then just boom straight in. And we both had a good laugh. And then I got sucked off, so I was happy enough.
Nice, man.
It was, but I would not recommend doing that unless you are in like a long-term relationship with them. If that,
hell no. Like,
that could definitely be.
Imagine that on the first night, like.
I mean, I'm sure it's.
I don't actually think I want to do anything. I just feel so tired. Suffocating.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would go too well in a police interview. To be honest, they call it the old Weinstein.
Okay, dad joke. Here we go.
Ooh, I love this.
It's related to me because it's a dad joke and it's musical. You know what I'm saying?
That's brilliant. That's so terrible. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I do love them.
Is that a
Single
threat?
line puns? God damn.
Man. Oh,
What's this?
I was trying to like tell a joke to my terrier the other day. So I turned to her, I went, knock knock. She went, yeah. Yeah.
Fucking got me. Like, literally got me. This isn't even fake. I had there was a school kid who got me with a good one the other day, and like it's so lame, but it just they said it, they came out with it, and I was like, so are you happy today? So, oh yeah, it's pretty good. I've got a joke for you actually. I was like, go on then. Knock knock. Oh, who's there? Gladys. Gladys who? Gladys the Weekend. I was like, fuck, this little 7-year-old, like.
This.
Oh, genius.
Oh man, I've got a little bit of a mild obsession when you've got like, you know, young kids, sort of like 7 or younger. When
You've
they
got an
like
obsession with young kids.
no,
What?
no, when they like give like the finger, or like they just like they turn, it's like, hey, like what's your name? Just go fuck off. Yes. Every time I see a video of some kids swearing at someone or flipping them off, it just fucking breaks me. All them falling over. There's something so funny about watching little kids fall over. I don't know what it is, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's all well and good until you have your own. And
yeah, no, that's it. Like,
no, that's not a lie. We've literally laughed. We've literally laughed when our kids have fallen over. Literally.
Oh yeah, because kids, that's it. They're just so stupid. Like, it's just one of those. Like, fair enough, they haven't learned. They're just running along. They're just like, and then you just kind of look around, and it's just that, like.
But see, we think it's a good thing, to be fair. Like, obviously, we make sure they're okay. Like, if it's a serious thing, obviously, we're not going to laugh. You know, we might laugh about it 2 days later. But, you know, if it's like a little out of nowhere thing and they're okay, like, if we laugh about it, you know, they laugh too.
Oh, no, 100%.
And then it's
the
like,
worst thing to do is freak out.
It's conditioning at the end of the day. You know, you don't need to overreact to every single situation. You can suddenly quickly realize, oh, I'm okay. It's passed. So.
Oh, I mean, mate, my nan used to do that. Like, if I ever fell over, like, I turned to her and be like, oh, she literally just started pissing herself. Like, be like, oh, look at this dickhead, you can't fucking see it. Just start ripping into me. And then, like, before you know it, anytime you fall off, like fall over or fall off your bike or whatever in front of her, you just kind of like you start, oh yeah, I'm all right, I'm fine, I'm good. And,
exactly.
You know, instead of like freaking out with the minus, like, smallest little injury. I mean, even when I fucking, like, I sliced through my thumb. Probably can't even see the fucking scar anymore, but like chopped it on there, zoom straight down there.
I think in edit we should superimpose a picture of it. Like,
oh, actually, I've got pictures of it. I'll put some pictures up.
There we go.
They might not be allowed on YouTube because they're real gory. It's like my thumb is a mess. It was a week after I'd done it, so it had all been glued, and I'd just taken the bandage off, and it was fucking Like, even then, like, sliced. Literally had a blade. I'm holding onto a craft, like a folding knife, holding onto it, and then the safety messes up on the thing, and then the blade just closes onto my thumb. So I can't, then I'll be able to do it on there. So literally just fucking zoom and just cuts straight through there and folds in. So it slides in and cuts. So I've just got like a pair of scissors basically clamped down on there, cuts all the way through. I just went, pulled the blade out, dropped it, went, oh, am I good? Saw my fucking thumb start to fall down, just went, whoa, I'm not good. Ran straight into the kitchen because I was just outside, and then ran it under the tap. And then when I saw my flap of flesh come down, I saw a bit of my thumb bone. I started to go a little kind of, oh, definitely not good. But then I was in the, I managed to get my brother to give me a lift to the to A&E. I'm just there in the thumb, just trying to like just breathe through, just like. Because obviously at this point it's starting to hurt now. The adrenaline's wearing off. I'm just like, my thumb is killing me right now. And then I've got like everyone around me just freaking out. And then I'm there like as the calm one with my, like bleeding out a bit. Just like, okay, so
it's all good. Tis but a scratch, sir.
Just take this left right here. Well, it's just okay, and then this right. If I start to pass out, just prod me a bit. Yeah. To be fair, I didn't think it was that bad until I got to A&E. They instantly put me in a wheelchair for some reason, which I was like, why? This is fucking stupid. But then like 10 minutes later, I went to try and stand up and I was like, oh, actually, no, I'm fucking going down a little bit here. It's like, fair enough, I get it.
Bad man.
And then I didn't think it was bad until they like prioritized me. They put me in front of everyone, like in A&E. Like there was loads of people. It was mad busy already. I went in there, literally just walked in through
how
the front
bad
doors,
did you feel
holding
for
my
the
thumb.
guy who just got shot? Like,
Mate, that's it. I did not feel like I deserved it. But then thinking back to it, it's like, yeah, there could have been some serious like nerve damage and shit like that. Like they had to. Although the guy wouldn't even give me no fucking painkillers. Like this fucking the one woman, like she was
well, that
chatting
was
to me
your
and she
fault
was-
for being too calm about it.
No, that's it. I was just being like polite. You know, I'm just British. It's like, I can have my fucking arm locked off. I'll be like, oh, I do. I'm ever so sorry if I'm a bother. But could you possibly just help me with some minor stitching? I just sit there and tut in a queue. Like, but no, fucking saw straight to me. I was chatting to this woman and I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to lie. This is really fucking painful. Like, it's really, really fucking hurting. And then she was like, oh, no worries. We'll make sure we get you some like codeine and blah, blah, blah and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, wicked. That'd be amazing. Thank you. And then freaking the guy that came over was meant to administer freaking like the shit, came over and just would only give me ibuprofen. I'm just looking at it like, I'm not being funny, bro. That I haven't got like,
touch me.
I haven't
Like,
got a minor headache. Like, I think I need a bit more of the
I'm
fact
not trying
that
to avoid sex with my boyfriend. You know, I'm actually losing my thumb right now.
I was saying, I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to put a fucking. No, it was ridiculous.
It's
Just
pretty
came
good
over with
because I
this
like.
fucking.
Okay.
Oh, just came over this like 200 milligram fucking ibuprofen. Like, will this help? It's like, fam. Literally, when I went into the A&E, they were like, "Oh, can we see it?" I was like, "I'll be honest. The only thing keeping my thumb together is me holding it. So like, I don't really want to let go right now until we've got some like better solution we can come to because it's kind of just
until you guys are ready there with your hands to catch it. You know, I ain't letting go.
Unless you can literally just start fucking doing something, I ain't fucking letting go because literally it's like almost it was like to the bottom of my nail, like literally like my whole thumb, like to the top of my nail, all of that entire side was just like all of that bit that my thumb was over was hanging off. And it was just that fucking whole fucking thick ass chunk of it was just swanging. Oh, it's just the way I hold my thumb up like that, and then you just had this piece. It was just like, it's like yeah. That's the only cut I've ever had.
I can't cope with my hands, man. Like shit scared of anything happening.
Oh, I've got my entire hands are just scars now from the fucking work I've done, like in the skating and fucking stupid shit.
Like such an emo song lyric right there. All my hands are scars now.
My entire hands are scarred, dude. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, my little sick mind. When you said that you went to A&E and they put you straight in a wheelchair, I kind of had this vision of you walking into A&E and just getting gangbanged like fuck.
They did, mate. They put me. No, he just beat my ass. I walked in. I was like, "Can someone help me?" And they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Started just buoying me up with some bats. I left
fuck off! Stop jumping the queue.
Fam, I went in with a hangnail, left with fucking 2 broken legs. That's bad.
Oh, look at that. That leads us into our next meme with the beating up thing. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's me, bro.
Fight me, fam. Come at me, bro.
Hey, come, fam.
I've got 10 pints of Guinness in me every day. What are you gonna do?
Wait, that's breakfast, man. That's good iron. What are you talking about?
Yeah, true that.
I had bacon and black pudding cob this morning for my breakfast. Crispy
what, with a
bacon,
pint of Guinness?
black pudding. Oh, mate, I should have had a pint of Guinness. That would have gone so well with it. Bare brown sauce, just fucking.
I'm gonna have to put these wine gums away because I'm just gonna eat them. Fucking hell.
Well, mate, seriously, we're gonna have to do a mukbang episode because I'm down for that. I'm a smoke a touch of herbal and fucking eat an entire hour. Oh, actually, that might be after, like, once quarantine's lifted a little bit.
Oh yeah, do a proper one together. Yeah,
we'll do one where we sit together and we fully. I'll make us like we'll do like burgers, pizzas, fried rice, freaking katsu chicken. So you just get all the fucking takeaway classics, just fucking all out. We'll just spend a fuckload on food, film it all, chat bullshit, get hammered drunk.
I like it. I like it.
I think I'm only saying that because I'm real hungry right now. I just realized
I
how
wonder
hungry
why you're hungry. I wonder why you're hungry. Mate, they're redder than my fucking wind filter.
I swear they're fucking brighter than the background.
Get the escape pod background in your eyeballs. Like,
Oh man, to be fair, I'm looking forward to editing this one. I think it'll be funny. I've had some ideas.
Next one.
Actually. Come on, let's see.
Oh, okay. Are you ready for this? I mean, I know that a lot of people can relate to this.
It's one of those that you remember suddenly from like a year ago, and you're like, oh wait, remember that one video that got me off like that? Oh mate, it's like it's like getting the golden
page
snake.
like 62 a Pornhub, and that's it. Boom.
Hey, you know you're having a good session once you hit like fucking triple digits in your pages. You've got like 42 tabs open. You're like, hey, we getting this done, bro. We getting this done. I'm going professional.
You're trying to pick the right one for it. Like,
Kobe.
I've got them all in order. There's 5 ready, but I've got to watch this one first, then that, then that, then that. Yeah.
Well, no, it's like you skip through. You make sure you're getting the best bits of each one. So when you're ready, you can fucking just skip through. You're getting the best 10 seconds. It's just skimming. You gotta do it like a professional, bro. Come on. You can see I'm a cinematographer.
Okay. Well, these next two kind of stick around the kind of sexual porn theme, so we'll go for this one next. Absolutely. We had them 5 months, everyone going out at 8 o'clock on a Thursday. Way, walking.
Oh man, I love that. That's such a British thing. It's like we could actually help, or we could all just do the most minimal effort thing that doesn't really mean much, doesn't really do anything.
I forgot all about it. And one Thursday night, I finished teaching, and I went out and left the house just before 8. And so, there's like our run of houses, but there's nothing else. So you have to go around the corner before you get on the main strip.
Yeah.
So as I was walking down the corner, well, no, literally, I closed the door and I got just in front of my gates. I started hearing this noise. I was like, what the fuck's that? I carried on. I'd gone out for a run at this point as well. That was a funny thing. So I thought, right, I'm going to go. It's been a long day. I'm going to go out for a run and then come back and just chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I start jogging around the corner, and as I get around the corner, going down the main street, they're fucking clapping and cheering. It's fucking loud. And I'm like, hey, and then I get to the bridge, and then I suddenly remember it's fucking Thursday night at 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh. But for that little time, my runner's high kicked in at the start, not fucking near the end. It kicked in at the fucking start. I was like,
you got that boost you needed.
I was like, yeah, man, I had a right good run after that. So,
see, we just got classic Belper had to make it all about themselves.
Oh, so you had the Belper mood, didn't you?
See, I get it's like, yeah, it's a community thing, blah blah. I ain't trying to fucking chat shit on it, but at the same time, it's real. Like you're taking something that's like the clap, which fair enough, as I was saying, is stupid, bare minimum. Doing nothing.
You're just taking the clap.
Yeah, you take the clap off someone. Like you got to hit up you got to maybe hit up a clinic afterwards the next day or so. Maybe bring some people that you've been in connection with. But it sounds a lot like lockdown.
Yeah. Bro.
They took the fucking like clapping for the NHS to be like, oh yeah, like applauding the NHS, and they made it all about just. Not even about anything.
How can we do this better than anything else? We're going to start doing this thing
about us. It's like,
but see, the sad thing about that for me is like not against the Moo or anything. The fact that made it onto BBC News, right? That made it on to national fucking news.
It made it international. It was on a fucking a New Zealand.
Well, there you go, international fucking news, and still. At no point does our government turn around and say, oh, shit, maybe we should give a damn about the NHS. Like,
maybe we should actually do something about it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. The Belper mood thing was literally just taking something that it wasn't anything. It wasn't actually helping. in the slightest bit. I appreciate the
I mean,
sentiment.
I get it. I know.
and
I
it's
spoke to
really
some people who
sweet
work for the
to a
NHS, and some
degree.
people liked it, and some people didn't, and they all had varying
Anyone I
different
knew that worked for
reasons.
the NHS were just like, yeah, cool, clapping, wicked. Do you mind like chucking some
Yeah.
PPE so we're not like dying at work? That
And how
would be
many of these
amazing.
people who were out clapping fucking voted the Tory party in last election? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, my government's
there's the
fucking
nail,
over,
yeah.
but I'm gonna clap.
You just hit that fucker on the head. You just hit that
Slugs
fucker
for
on the
salt
head, bro.
all over again.
No, I'm saying literally.
Wankers.
Oh, that's
Right.
the point, right? Yeah, I need to remember leopards ate my face. We need to fucking go through that.
We'll get on that. We'll finish these and have a fag and do that. Right, okay, I got 2 more. Well, I got 1 more and then my wild card.
Wait.
It's just his face. Like, look at his teeth. Can I zoom in on his? Oh no, wait, I can't.
God. See, he's the reason people always say that like British
Look
people
at my
have bad
mouth.
teeth. Like
Look
not all
at my
British people
mouth.
have bad teeth, but then you
Just
get one
look
of
at that face.
Like,
Though.
he's-
Look at him.
he looks like a lizard. He looks more amphibian or more reptilian than
Like, let's
any
start from the
kind of
hairline.
alien.
Oh, this is like a dad. Yeah. Oh, I got some worry brows.
He looks like an
I've
old
got
Irish
some
dude at the
droopy
top.
Stoomer eyes. Oh,
And then
look
you
at that
bring it
big
around, and
nose.
you're like,
What the fuck?
'cause I mean, he's got sunken, cold reptile eyes that look like they've like. He looks like he's never slept in like 30 years. It looks like he's like
Yeah, the
there's some
bitch
kind of
ass motherfucker has
vampirism.
never slept because he's a racist cunt who's got anti-fascists chasing him down 24/7.
Look at
He
his
wouldn't sleep.
eyebrows. His eyebrows stop halfway and then just suddenly thin out into nothing. He's got
So
like Hitler
sunken
mustache
into his
eyebrows.
face.
He's got sunken eyes. He's got a
To be fair, he's
podgy
got the
potato
comb over going
nose.
on for Hitler. He probably can't grow a tash for Movember, so that's
And then
why he's not got it.
I mean, he's got teeth that look like misshapen gravestones coming out of his fucking jaw. What is going on there? And then just a sunken ass weak chin.
And then his fucking farm boy get up. Like he pissed me
Farmer
off when the UKIP Foundation like were on it and like going, I'm a real man down a real pub. Oh, I like a fucking beer. Nothing wrong with a bit of a fucking beer.
It's like, yeah, look, we
Like, you're
all
just a
we
fucking
all like
alcoholic
ale, we
with
all like
racist
stout.
views. Like, what the fuck, man?
It's like,
I see.
I'm not
10,000
racist.
in
I'm
every
wearing a
pub.
flat cap. I'm not racist. I'm historical. They know you're a
Yes,
cunt.
yes, yes.
Fuck yourself. Like,
Fuck it, jeez.